who didn't want it to develop into a complete sprint, it would appear. Now sitting more passively in second and just being switched towards the outside of the leader. Indian Days disputing third with Midday, as again it just steadies and Clarence is at the back of the field. So they've just about completed the ascent through the first 2.5 furlongs. Dandino leading by a length from St Nicholas Abbey in second place. Indian Days on the inside of Midday in the pink cap. And Clarence continues at the rear of the field, last of the 5, as they're continuing their progress along the back straight, entering the final 9 furlongs. And Dandino it is who leads by a couple of lengths from St Nicholas Abbey in second place. Midday on the outside of Indian Days and Clarence in 5th. So still no change in the play, and no more than an even tempo being set by Paul Mulrennan aboard Dandino. St Nicholas Abbey poised as they begin the turn and the descent. St Nicholas Abbey in second place on the outside of Indian Days, Midday in 4th, and Clarence in 5th as Dandino pauses again as they now begin the descent in earnest. So racing in the final 6 furlongs of the Investec Coronation Cup. Dandino it is who shows the way from St Nicholas Abbey in second. Midday pulled a little wider. A deliberate manoeuvre in 4th place on the outside of Indian Days. Will be 3 wide as they make the turn into the straight. Clarence is last of all, so they're manoeuvring per position behind Dandino. St Nicholas Abbey didn't come down the hill as well as Midday, who's been here before, and that allows her to loom up on the outside, trying to hold in St Nicholas Abbey. The gap's still there. Dandino, Midday first to commit. St Nicholas Abbey is a little awkward on the camber. Clarence moves into 4th. Midday hanging down the camber herself, but has daylight between herself and St Nicholas Abbey, who needs to get balanced in order to pursue the leader. Dandino still pressing St Nicholas Abbey for second. Clarence is running a mighty race. It's Midday. St Nicholas Abbey is hanging over to the near side. Clarence is back in 3rd. Midday can idle in front. St Nicholas Abbey's challenging wide out. She may not be able to see him. St Nicholas Abbey getting to Midday on the run to the line, and St Nicholas Abbey has got out of jail to beat Midday and win the Investec Coronation Cup. As they just about drop into Indian file formation with at the rear of the field passing the 9, St Nicholas Abbey and Red Caddo. Well, Robin Hood is going on with it and leads by a good 5 to 6 lengths now from in second place at Masked Marvel. A length and a half to Quest for Peace, then beaten up St Nicholas Abbey and Red Caddo, who just edges a little closer to St Nicholas Abbey as the leader reaches just about the highest point on the course. So it's Robin Hood who leads with an advantage of about 5 lengths, but so far he's largely been ignored by the rest of the field. Masked Marvel is in second place with in 3rd Quest for Peace, then beaten up in 4th just ahead of St Nicholas Abbey and Red Caddo towards the rear of the field. So Robin Hood leads the turn downhill and enters the final half of the Diamond Jubilee Coronation Cup with an advantage of about 4 to 5 lengths over Masked Marvel in second. In 3rd is Quest for Peace, in 4th beaten up. St Nicholas Abbey and Red Caddo are held up still at the rear of the field. So Robin Hood is kicking on about 6 lengths clear. Masked Marvel is leading the chase at the moment as they turn in with half a mile to travel. In 3rd is Quest for Peace, beaten up St Nicholas Abbey round the outside, and Red Caddo charting a course closer to the fence. Robin Hood still leads, but Masked Marvel is now beginning to close. The white sleeve jacket of Quest for Peace, St Nicholas Abbey is improving, travelling very strongly in the purple colours and looms up, beaten up, looking awkward on the camber, and Red Caddo's gone past him. Masked Marvel, the Ledger winner, pursued by last year's Coronation Cup winner St Nicholas Abbey, and St Nicholas Abbey surges to the front. In second is Masked Marvel, back in 3rd Quest for Peace. Red Caddo is the one who's running on strongest of the remainder, and may be the one to chase St Nicholas Abbey, who has a big lead however entering the final furlong. St Nicholas Abbey driven out from Red Caddo and up towards the line. Another win in the race for Aidan O'Brien, and his son Joseph makes it back-to-back wins for St Nicholas Abbey. But the two of them still just setting an even pace from in 3rd place Joshua Tree. In 4th is St Nicholas Abbey, and last of the 5 is Dunedin as Chamonix in Chapter 7. Keeping alongside one another, neither able to get a decisive advantage. As I say, it's certainly not a breakneck pace, but it's at least a genuine one now for the last couple of furlongs. And they're about 3 lengths clear from Joshua Tree. In 4th place St Nicholas Abbey, and Dunedin is held up at the rear of the field. So that climb now just about behind them, and they begin the left-hand turn, and Chapter 7's on the outside of Chamonix with a break of 4 lengths back to Joshua Tree and the big pair, St Nicholas Abbey and Dunedin, content at the moment to observe the two out in front extending their advantage, which is now about 6 to 7 lengths as they descend the hill. Joshua Tree from St Nicholas Abbey and Dunedin, who appears intent on shadowing St Nicholas Abbey's every move at the moment. Chapter 7, cornering a little better than Chamonix, and as a result has got about a neck or so advantage with just over half a mile to travel. Joshua Tree, St Nicholas Abbey and Dunedin, still 2 races for the price of 1. And Chapter 7 has now, it would appear, just about seen off Chamonix. The big guns all creeping closer. St Nicholas Abbey, the first one to be sent in pursuit of the leading pair. Dunedin trying to stay with St Nicholas Abbey as Chapter 7's ridden along. St Nicholas Abbey moves through. A decisive move by Joseph O'Brien. He's gone straight to the front and asked the horse to quicken. Dunedin trying hard to stay in the game in second place. St Nicholas Abbey showed the better initial turn of foot. Was it enough to see off Dunedin, who's still got 3 lengths to find? They now enter the final furlong. St Nicholas Abbey is holding Dunedin back. In third is Joshua Tree, and St Nicholas Abbey will make it 3 Investec Coronation Cups in a row. Joseph O'Brien and Aidan O'Brien.